Computer-mediated communication is an umbrella term that encompasses various forms of a human communication through network computers. There are two types of computer-mediated communication, namely synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous refers to communication that occurs in real time. All parties are engaged in a communication simultaneously. Asynchronous, on the other hand, refers to communication that takes place when the parties engaged are not communicating in unison. Digital Issues brings you the latest news and analysis covering the end-to-end electronic supply chain. There are some digital literacy media and issues that cause for immediate response and action. To start with, authenticating information. Sharing interesting things in social media. The internet is a never-ending source of information. Cyberbullying. The internet is a social media made up of communities, cliques, and groups. Sometimes people engage in intimidation or harassment. Cybersecurity. When we use digital devices, we run certain risks to our personal information, our financial data, and those devices themselves. Excessive internet use. Maintaining a healthy balance between entertainment media and other activities in children's lives has always been a challenge. Gambling is an issue that parents rarely talk about with their children, but easy access to online gambling sites has made this pressing issue that needs to address with young people. Online hate. For all the internet can offer us, it sometimes offers a platform for promoting hatred and violence. Online ethics. This section introduces important concepts that impacts our ethical behavior such as ethical development. Online marketing. The following section looks at the ways in which children and youth are targeted and marketed to online and the associated issues. Privacy. Despite what many adults believe, privacy matters to youth. Pornography. Young people today are exposed to a plethora of sexual imagery in media, both online and off. Sexual exploitation. It's important to understand the real risks young people face on the internet, especially in regards to sexual exploitation. Sexting. Sexting is defined as sending and receiving sexual, nude and semi-nude images electronically. Thematic analysis is one of the most common forms of analysis within qualitative research. It emphasizes identifying, analyzing, and interpreting patterns of meaning within qualitative data. There are four main approaches in thematic analysis. First is inductive approach. It is a method of drawing conclusions by going from the specific to the general. Second is deductive approach. It involves beginning with a theory, developing hypotheses from the theory, and then collecting and analyzing data to test those hypotheses. A semantic approach. It is a theory structure, is simply a method of formalizing the content of scientific theories. Last is latent approach. Approaches to inferring latent variables from data include using a single observed variable. There are three types of thematic analysis. First, we have reflexive thematic analysis. Encourages the use of the self and recognition of the use of the self in all stages of the process, and that includes the coding phase. Second is coding reliability thematic analysis. It is a type of qualitative data analysis that finds themes in text by analyzing the meaning of words and sentence structure. Last is codebook thematic analysis. Makes use of structured codebooks and predetermined codes, and so it is typically conducted from a deductive perspective. There are 5 steps to do thematic analysis. First step, get familiar with the data. Second, search for patterns or themes in the code. Third, review themes. Then, finalize themes. And last, produce your report. Values around courtesy, kindness, openness, and treating others with the same respect we wish to receive should also be adhered to, refusing to empower abuse and harassment while online. Online ethics and international iniquities. You shall not use the internet to harm other people. You shall not interfere with other people's internet work. You shall not snoop around in other people's internet files. Online identity, real or virtual. Much like an upscale art gallery, we choose the what pictures to post, what moments to snap, what statuses to share. We edit and filter, and why not? Online communities. Is it real or imagined? Great online communities are built for engagement and empowered communal support. It is a vibrant and multidimensional and grow from shared purpose that are thoughtfully moderated. Language and the internet. One reason for English being so dominant online is that it is considered a universal language, often chosen by people of different nationalities as a common way to communicate. Women and the internet. Social media engagement with attractive peers increases negative state of body image. Interpersonal attraction, cybersex, and cyberporn. These are all talk and no action. There are some of the most frequently talked about aspects of cyberspace. Antisocial behavior, online compulsion, and addiction. Internet addiction is a broad term that covers a range of behaviors and impulse control problems involving internet, personal computer, and mobile technology. Reliable sources mention the author's name and information. It is one that provides a thorough, well-reasoned theory, argument, and discussion based on strong evidence. Unreliable sources. It is the sources that can be altered by anyone. It is the sources that don't always contain true, accurate, and up-to-date information. Here are some examples of reliable sources and unreliable sources. Online collaboration is the process of connecting users digitally to communicate in an online space. Online collaboration increases communication. It offers organizations a chance to achieve optimal communication among team members during projects. Online collaboration maximizes creative efforts. It expands creative output and promotes overall team input with ability to share files. It also utilizes modern file sharing. File storage functions create opportunities for teams to work together in a streamlined environment.